but he comes to my house, so we're chilling.
MashaAllah, good. So here's a question from Hupo that I want to answer that's very important. Didn't the Sahaba say, we don't know if the people of the book say Bismillah, so the Prophet said, say Bismillah and eat it, okay? So we don't know everything, and we don't know they do in their slaughter. No, there's something very important to discuss here. Number one, there is a big difference between saying Bismillah and slaughtering, okay? Saying Bismillah is not at the level of slaughtering. Slaughtering means cutting the jugular vein, 1, 2, the throat, and the windpipe. There's 4 veins. At the very least, you got to cut 1 jugular. At the very least, okay? If not all 4. And beheading the animal is discouraged, okay? It's discouraged. Because you want the brain to be connected. Still, you want the communication to be connected. It's not discouraged because it looks gross. No, well, we're going to cut it up anyway, right? That's not the reason. It's discouraged because you want the brain, you want the animal to be in one piece so that it communicates to the, that it continues to the heart to keep pumping and get all the blood out, okay? So that aside, saying Bismillah is not agreed upon as an obligation in the 4 schools. The Shafi'i school says it's sunnah. The Hanafi school says it's fard. The Maliki school is in the middle and says that it's an obligation if you are capable and remember to do it. That means if a Muslim, he's slaughtering all day, he's got something on his mind, and he forgot to say Bismillah, it's still accepted, right? If a Muslim cannot say Bismillah for some reason, like these big machines, he says 1 Bismillah for the whole thing, okay? Likewise in hunting, for example. You're hunting in a tree and you see a bunch of birds. You say Bismillah. You don't know which bird is hitting. I'm not going to say Bismillah for that bird, Bismillah for that bird, Bismillah for that bird. No. 1 Bismillah and wherever it goes. If you have a hunting dog, 1 Bismillah. Whatever he brings back, he brings back. So the Bismillah is not on the same scale as the slaughtering. This slaughtering is unanimously agreed upon. Any animal on land that is not killed by that method of slaughter is meta. Meta. We cannot eat it. Okay? So the sound narration you're talking about is that a pagan tribe had entered Islam. Okay? This actually proves what we're saying. Pagan tribe had entered Islam. They were very new in Islam. They sent meat over to the Muslims. Hey, we're Muslim too now. Have a gift. The Muslims said, they don't know a lot about Islam yet. Maybe they didn't say Bismillah when they slaughtered. So the Prophet said, you say Bismillah and eat it. Thereby affirming the Shafi'i and Maliki positions that it's not a non-negotiable obligation. Because they didn't know. Okay? They were ignorant of it. Or they assumed that maybe they were ignorant of it. So that affirms that the Bismillah was not the same level of tashri'ah, a legal level, as the slaughtering, right? That is the context. The context is not that they were Christian, number one. They weren't. They were pagans. The context, number 2, is that it regarded the Bismillah, which is negotiable in its legislation, not the slaughter. They knew that they slaughtered because everyone in that world slaughtered. Nobody was hitting the cow on the head or the sheep on the head at that time. Everyone was slaughtering. There's the way that everyone ate. Okay. So that's the answer to that question.